Tell me what you want. What you really, really want. I'll tell you what I want. What I really, really want. I really wanna you to say, ah.
Help restore your majestic evermoon to its natural efflorescing state.
There we go. Now I'm in trouble. That's what I kept. Well, unless I get saved, I'm in trouble. Woo! Woo! I wasn't dead. I wasn't almost dead. You were almost dead. There you go, trainer. Oh. There are fish on the docks! What the heck?
Oh, hello. Oh, that's a counter. I do not want to fight that right now. Oh, God, everything is chasing me. Okay. I got funneled. Oh, they're gonna get that stuff.
No, they're not.
Are we good?
Guys, please get off this point. Thank you and goodbye.
13 health.
177.
Oh, 180. Oh my God.
Oh, that was so close.
I just took half the I took 2/3 of the team and put them somewhere else. That's all that mattered.
We'll just take our problems and push them.
Exactly. The Patrick Star method. And he gets Hatch. At the end of it all. He doesn't want it! He's like, no, I don't want it! I want to die! Please end the match, Leon! Just go! Quit being a butt! Just go! Just go, Leon! I choose death, says Leon. And he finally leaves, I guess. Oh no! The Huntress DC'd! Yeah. Bullet bill? Nope. 6 mushrooms! So many freaking mushrooms. Okay, someone's screwing with me at this point. Someone is screwing with me at that point. Did anyone else see that? How many mushrooms was that? Last of my magic.
fireball into your ass. Was enough!
Oh, is he gonna have 3 dimensions? 3-dimensional Culex? Greater evil power. Please be 3D. Yes! Oh god, he's beautiful.
I got it.
Ah, beautiful.
Don't really killing things.
Oh, you can turn while you're doing it, so you can just kind of rotate and salute.
Oh, got a little close. Now this is Super Earth.
This is Super Earth.
Hello everyone. Ham. Playing this run for a little bit because, fingers crossed this is gonna be the last time we're hearing this little jingle. Since, the hope is that we're in a position to get in there and beat what I'm assuming is the final boss. Did a little bit of level grinding, not as much as you might think, but more stat boosting, like HP and whatnot. Basically, the idea was I went into the farm, dropped our main guys off, and would go out and grind for number and money for resources and stuff like that, while also training folks up. So, but the fun thing we found out is you want the 3rd level training things, because where are some here? These guys, the big ball, the big boulder, the magic square, their training thing that you get from this is twice the stat for less, like under half the stress. So it's so much easier to get those stats up. They're naturally very pricey, but I'm kind of surprised that it just, you know, they're just such a better value for getting your guys up and going. So I wasn't able to get all of them, but I have gotten a few of them to try and help us deal with our number problem. I also, let me see, I think I got a decent pile of healing items. The big one is we have a full stack of singular revives and a big pile of duels. I'm going to be trying to see if trading in 2 down people and picking them up will help us kind of survive what's going on. But we'll find out together, and if not, some of today's session will be doing more. You get to actually see the kind of grinding I was doing, because I spent almost an entire session. It's worth the time. So, you know, 3 hours going in and, you know, traveling around the various maps to grab all the purple chests for some more items, and then getting, you know, money and experience and training in. Hopefully it was worth it. Hi, Andromon! Dormammu might actually be really good for this because finally got him to his final form, and his Mega's pretty nasty with it in regards to skills. Also, I think I did go through and spend some of that money getting more proper equipment for our backline, so everyone is geared instead of, you know, just the front line being geared and the back line just kind of is whatever, just going there trying to get extra experience. So hopefully that will also help things. I'll still, you know, punch everything on the way down. Just to get that little bit of extra experience. Might be enough for a level, an extra level, which may or may not help things. I'd rather, you know, be in a good position to get it and have it help than just kind of run from everything and realize I should have been doing more grinding. Hey, this I may spend some MP on. I feel like 100 MP to just not deal with that fight is worth it. Or obnoxiously spaced. Oh no, our bird can't read. Can't believe Aquilamon's illiterate. Actually not running into too much here. This is where the boss room is. Hey, that's the thing we've seen like 2-3 times already. Alphamon about to cause a major mistake by trying to wake the legendary Ultra Digimon Chronomon dim. Again, I think that's downfall mode, just like Lucymon, who's basically, you know, a Digimon angel, has a downfall mode that's kind of very Satan-esque. And you'd figure, you know, having something called downfall mode, you know, it being called downfall mode, you're referring to it as downfall mode. You're not seeing that and going, this might be an issue. You know, it just basically means, you know, this is Digimon dangerous mode. Do not touch. Digimon dumb move. Don't do this. It's interesting we never actually get to fight Alphamon. I kind of just realized that. Like, they're kind of the problem behind the scenes this entire game. Even though we kind of recognize it right away because this, you know, is a Digimon game that's kind of plot mellowed to be, you know, more kid-friendly. So the plot twists are pretty easy to foresee. We never actually get to fight Alphamon. I just did not think about that until, like, right now. Listen to me, this Digimon that's weaker than you. You're obviously gonna listen to me. Hello, CVS Angemon. Wow, Captioner. That's a... The caption snake is really going at it today. What? I feel like, yeah, that's kind of a major flaw, saying, hey, the most powerful Digimon in the world is very, What's the weakness of the most powerful Digimon in the game? Well, they're really weak to peer pressure. Like, if you really push that they should dump that one nerd's books, he's gonna do it. Gotta watch out for that. Actually, that's what happened. That's why Chronomon's in this pod to begin with. He dumped Wizardmon's books, and Wizardmon told the principal. This is basically his detention. I mean, I don't know if you should really be betting on these miracles, because we've tried a couple times and failed every single time. Because that boss has, you know, kind of a cheat move that hits really hard for no particular reason. Hopefully we can be the ones to play with that now. I think we want the Howling Crusher. Can we take either of these out right away? Seem like it, but the big one is this Thievish Claws. So it actually can refund the amount of your MP back if it hits hard enough, if they have enough HP. So it's basically, if you're hitting something that has enough HP, it's free. I love free. Lots of big hit buttons. I'm getting some better gear, which should hopefully allow for... These guys aren't too bad now, but I want to make sure I am ensuring that we have them as ready as they can be for when it's time to play the big boy. Just free hit over and over again is really nice to have, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think this is gonna be enough to kill, but it could be enough to get him low enough. I won't have to worry about. Oh, or I'll just miss entirely. I think I have a bunch of. Everyone up. And just start punching him normally. Then we'll heal everybody up and should be good. Or get into a position for a good thievish and then be like, yeah, there we go. Not the instant freezer. Punch here. Miltron is gonna be down 200 HP, but I think it should be fine. If this guy survives this, then I just heal as appropriate. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, Miltron got, leveled up anyway, so it didn't even matter. Yay! I stopped the healing plant! Now for the actual hard part. Oh no, we busted him out of detention. I'll destroy the entire school. Oh, that sucked. My HP! Wow, you just took him out directly, huh? It's quite rude of you, sir. Plus side, I think this is the most damage we've done to him. There's the Corona. My Corona! So the plan here is... Who's really fast? If we want you. Oh yeah, no, Escremus is real fast, holy crap. Good. Thank you, Escremus. This is where we make use of our... dual revives. With 3 of the 7 heavens, or 2 of them apparently, because you can't land the 3rd one. This is going way better. Holy moly. Thank you, Escremus, for being really fast. Wait, why are you so poisoned? You fainted. This is where we start just, you know, using Escremus as a revive buddy. Oh, then you just throw another Corona, huh? Rude. Thank you, Willow, for also being disgustingly fast. Here I am falling behind the curve again now because I just want to top them off before I wish there was a full revive item. It would be a lot nicer for maintaining tempo here. That's fine. This is actually what we want. Okay, this is good. We're back kind of on the path we wanted, which is... So not that. Item. Go for full heal. Not the finger bomb! I really wish you would have landed that there, bud. It would have helped a lot. We would have won this. Hopefully this might actually be enough. Hooray! Thank you, Willow. Ugh! Arg! Oof! Ouchies! What happened? Chronomon, Oh, it's Chronomon Hammy. That's why it's HM. Oh, the Heart of Justice. My true powers become a bird. Now, I was actually kind of hoping that, what's his name? Former, you know, bad Digimon that we trained up would also be involved in this. Ah, Alphamons finally learned their lesson. There you go. Yeah, no, just... I think it's kind of one of the things I like about Digimon. I think I've mentioned it before. Is just the idea that, you know, your Digimon, in the basis sense, is basically just your imaginary friend that, you know, in getting, you know, realizing stuff about yourself and improving yourself, your imaginary friend gets cooler. So rather than just saying, you know, well, my special friend has a super laser gun, you realize, hey, you know, I kind of, you know, tend to turn in my anger inward, and I shouldn't do that. And by fixing that, your imaginary friend gets a super laser cannon. There's too much dark energy. Wow. May have to take a nap. I'm gonna go take a nap. This is the proper way to leave detention. Now he hopes he gets some good teachers for next year. But what about me? Also, you need to give up on Rosa, Kain. It's just kind of creepy. Ellipsis. Allow me to make the digital world, comma, a better place. Ah, it's me. I'm the Tamer King. Oh, wow, you haven't had one before? Then how did this whole system come into place if there hasn't been one before? I'm gonna become a Holy Dragoon now. More Digimon! More! Oh. Okay, that is the end then. Okay. It ends with the big bad taking a nap. Oh geez, I just I was so hangry. I just needed a Snickers and a nap, and then now I'm fine. Don't worry about it. But yeah, no, as I said before, I think the big thing I like about Digimon is it because of its nature and how it's kind of it handles things. I always said that I think Pokemon hit on the best game style. Unfortunately, they never really innovated much on it past that because they hit on, the golden egg. So why, ruin that? And unfortunately, they've stuck with that mindset, and so they've not really progressed much. I can go into a whole diatribe about how it feels like Pokemon could be doing more, could be doing better, but because it's such a well-known and popular brand, they can do effectively the bare minimum, and people will still shell out millions for their games. So, I mean, like, there's nothing forcing them to innovate. Because they can kind of put out the same thing and keep succeeding. And I think they're only starting to now get backlash with games like, Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet, where it's like, hey, guys, you're like one of the biggest game companies in the world. Why are these games so poorly optimized? And they're finally getting some kickback. And with games like Pal World and other, Pokemon likes coming out and pushing them, hopefully that's going to mean better things. But all that aside, they had the better games. Digimon always felt like it had the better world and the better story potential. And sometimes even just straight up the better story. Which is why I'm glad they kind of fell onto the Persona-style games with the Cyber Sleuth and whatnot. Because letting them flex their writing chops, I think is... And having, a game that can do that without, pulling too much away from it is going to be the best way to do it. What's funny is again, like, I didn't even realize that. I think I played the original Digimon World, and then I think I skipped a lot of the other Digimon games in between that. I think I played Digimon World 3? The one where you're in a little tank. I think I played that one for a little bit, and I didn't finish it for some reason or other. Then when I came back into it, it was, with the Persona likes, with the Cyber Sleuth and whatnot, and that just reminded me how much I love the games. I love the whole world, for the most part. It's fun coming back to the DS one and realizing, oh hey, the whole Digivolution, De-Digivolution thing had already been kind of set, which is a nice, very specific, a nice way to play with things. It's very Digimon specific, considering in the shows, they Digivolve and then De-Digivolve, and you have your slide evolutions, your armor Digivolutions. If you raise them this way, they may turn out differently, they may turn out bad when you have, like, your dark Digivolutions, your Skull Greymon, and things like that. And so I did not realize that, I guess I just never realized that they had kind of hit on that as far back as even back, back here. And I kind of want to go back into, like, to Dawn and Dusk, which I think were before even this. I think those were on the Game Boy Color. And see, or Game Boy Advance, I should say. And see if this kind of stuff is in there as well. Kind of do a revisit of a lot of the Digimon games I may have passed over. But there is the big downside. Is that I think my biggest issue is since I said that the story and the character development and things like that has always been kind of the strong suit of Digimon. This one being very youngster codified, I think is a bit to its detriment. It's probably fine for, youngsters, but, for an older Digimon head like myself, it's a bit too basic. Also the fact that, again, since I'm spoiled by the later Digimon trees, having a Digimon that has no branching paths at all and doesn't even have a full path does kind of suck. Like Blossomon, that's as far as Blossomon goes. You get the, go from that, and you can't go up to a Mega. Even if you split things off in a different path, you don't get to have, Megas. And some of the Digivolutions don't have a Mega form, so it's like, they're effectively dead ends that you go down to basically to get, the passive skill maybe, and then you have to double back and go down another path, the one that actually has a resolution. It was all a dream! Fortunately, again, it looks like the later games have fixed up on that, which is good. So, it just... I'm glad to see, like, some of these ideas were touched upon earlier and eventually moved, improved and honed into what we see in the later games. 22-hour dream. Oh wait, I still have my Digivice. Come on back anytime! Yeah! I became friends with them. Yeah! Oh, I guess we do get to hear this one more time. So when I pulled up a guide to find out where all the purple stuff was. Like all the purple stuff, where the purple boxes were. And found out there actually is... a little bit more afterward that I kind of stumbled upon. I do not know, like, the specifics of all of it, but I believe this door is still open. Of course, obviously, considering you can, like, play battle against other people, you'd obviously, want to be able to continue to raise and strengthen your Digimans. Oh, right. I need to put my main front line back up. Louis! I mean, it's kind of nice having Willow, our very first Digimon, back in our line. I kind of wanted to keep Willow the entire time in some fashion, specifically because of that. I'm glad, she... Like, I kind of figured, it's not like there's ever been a Pokemon starter that doesn't have, 2 further evolutions. It would have been kind of surprising if they had your starter in this, not go all the way to Mega. Critical A! There's a couple things I'm aware of. I don't think we're doing the second one, though. So I'm going to see if we can manage the first one. But the second one is, if you guys watched my playthrough of Cyber Sleuth. A while back, honestly. One of the first few long plays I did. What's their proper names? Shoot. But, you know, like Lilithmon and Leviamon and all them. Like the super powerful dark Digimon. I'm blanking on their term right now. But while this is firing off, I'll go look it up. Sec. Oh, it's just demon. Yeah, the 7 great demon lords. There you go. Who are all, you know, tied to the 7 deadly sins. So, you can fight them basically. I forget if it was like very end game or if it was purely post game. In Cyber Sleuth, it's been that long since I played it. But they are able to be fought here as well. But it requires a requirement of you having 40 Mega Digimon or something like that. So it's definitely a grind. To be able to get the quest that unlocks your fights with them. But the other one is right. I had my nap and my stickers. To actually fight Hawk mode. Holy mode, or whatever the HM stands for. Oh geez, Terraforce! Thanks for that? Ow, holy crap. Oh, and you're single size, so I can't even, like, hit you with, with a spread move. Sucks for me. But it looks like you have the same amount of HP, because I am hitting you a decent bit, and you are just taking nothing. Cheese and crackers. With the gig, we're losing, but I just want to hit him with the Giga Cannon. So 17. Yeah, no. This. Okay, yeah, no. I can't beat this. I don't think I can beat the 7 deadly demon lords, even if I had enough megas. Just because you have to fight all of them in a row. I'm not gonna waste more resources on this. I'm just gonna have them punch until they fall down. Unless, you know, you can be statist. I doubt. Yeah, he's basically 15 levels in our entire crew. And his stats to match. I think this is literally the fight where you, like, you know, why it's so easy to push up your stats. With the level 3 training tools. Yeah.
Ooh, I'm dying!
I mean, yeah, I think that's just kind of the grind point you need to be pushing for. Or I think we also get a new farm. Doing this? Oh, right, we can just have more normal farms. Just know, allows you to have the most Digimans. I already have a treadmill? No, I don't. Get 900, I think I can get that. Can you hack yourself for that? Well, I'll be right back. I just need $9! Yeah, I want to buy something for $9! Not now. Now the problem is, does the shop change because the day switched? If it does, I'm gonna be very sad because I wanted that treadmill. Because we're gonna need more HP, more MP, more defense, more everything, honestly. Oh, treadmill's still there, good. Give me treadmill. That's for me! I guess we can kind of use this to show off basically what I was doing in my downtime for like the full session. First things first, there's the HP giving thing. Speed. Alright, we just had the belt machine. Treadmill. That but better. Go to Pepperidge Farm. It remembers. Bathroom. You have a crystal. Spirit. Attack. I think that's everything, right? I could probably drop it. Or that can go away there. Install belt machine. Oh, you had the old, was here. I thought I had one around somewhere. I was like, where'd that go? And finally, oh hey, a farm. It has nothing installed in it. It's where the regular toilet is. Out in the middle of nowhere, there's toilets just here, don't worry about it. What we would do is... There's some mod that actually need to be... Mamu would go into server farm. Billy. Oh, come in. Robert can come out. You know what? It's gonna keep defaulting to this farm because it's the one we're sitting in. Going back over here. Scremus comes out. Anyone who can... Right. Rocky can come out. Haven't seen him in a while. Willow we've only had for a little bit, but... Right, we need Jam, because Jam got de-digivolved. Because they went through a whole route for a while. That should be fine. With that... How's Scrapper looking? You just need a lot of bird experience! Number and bird experience. Jam needed some aptitude. Be able to hit these levels, and then just having the Aquan experience, so it'll be a bit. Again, like, this is all like theoretical stuff that we're not going to see because I'm kind of done with the game stream-wise. The run through. Just kind of showing them where guys were in the background. So I want to get all the way up to Ghoulmon, Cyberdramon, and then Ghoulmon. We can have big eye friend of our own there. Gobbert is just needing number, I think, to become big tank. These, Mo, again, like Jam, I think just needs water experience. Actually, I think he has enough. He just needs number at this point. Yeah, just needs number. He's a level off from being there, so maybe we'll get him there just to show what my ideas were. Billy, as you may remember, was our Guilmon. He was up here, but couldn't get to Gallantmon because of the playtime. So I took him all the way back here to Chronomon and pushed him up this way. I don't know how you befriend Beelzemon. I'm assuming if you fight him as part of the 7 Demon Lords, you'll be able to have him. But I can always get, with some number, give him up to Diaboromon. Should be fine for. But, all that aside... Because this all is less stress, same success rate. I feel like this is what they kind of want you to get ready to fight Chronomon Bird mode. Or Hawk mode, sorry. Really get them up to those maximums that they can hit. Increasing their stats to their absolute maximum. And then taking those out to, or as best as you feel like you can manage, before taking them out to, play, basically. Pretty sure, Chronomon's stats, especially as a single target, are going to be horrendously high. So, you probably didn't need to be grinding them up this high, which is why the level 3 stuff is so much better than everything else in regards to how much stats you're getting per success and how much stress it causes to give you more chances for stat ups. These numbers are going to need to be a lot higher to take on Hawk mode. What everyone thinks about all this. It's Louie! Louie wants to take a nap. Just like Chronomon. Yeah, Willow. I'm just hungry, don't mind me. Oh, did you not get trained? How'd I miss you? You need to be trained just like everybody else. Yeah, knowing me, if left to my own devices, I'd overtrain these guys because of how hard Hawk mode is, and then just get to the seven deadly sins and just blow them apart. Which would probably be for the best, considering apparently you fight them all in a row. Which is worrisome to me. Hold on. Really just lose? Family just got your stress down? Well, I wasn't looking. Wild. Oh yeah, it's just decreasing. I took so long doing that their stress went down for more training time. You could potentially, like, if it goes down in real time like this, like time is still passing here even as you're, pushing buttons on them. It's just actively giving you more chances to, while you're still here, get their number up. wild to think about, honestly. I don't think I have a quest with any of them right now. Yeah, so... let's see if any of them have one for me. Too bad. I would love to have been able to do something with you, but it sounds like you're required to be unfriendly. I already made you friendly. Working on it there, bud. No Digimon in these other two farms, so... I need to worry about checking them. They're just in server and pepperage. But yeah, keep in mind, like, again, I think it said they want you to have, like, either 20 or 40 megas. I don't even have that many Digimon. I have 20 Digimon. I think they need to all be at mega level for me to be able to, really hit that secret boss rush. You're nowhere. So basically what I would just end up doing then was, when I was looking at the guide, I'd see which maps I need to go to. And just run around and fight stuff, basically. So at this point... my best place for just grinding for experience would be the core field. But I think I need flying and water experience for some of our folks, and dragon. So we probably use the area I was using for a little bit, like for the previous grinding session, which was Hard Mountains. So we need a lot of water experience, and there's plenty of that here. Destructive Urge and Blaze Blast! Eternal Sleep. Sleep! But yeah, you just kind of run around and grind, wait for the days to pass, and, go back once enough days have passed, train for the additional stress, and continue on. Basically, all it really came down to. Maybe 22. Mo needs one more level. Nice thing is, though, apparently the Mega Digimon count you need to have, you don't have to be however many it was, whether it was 20 or 40, whatever. It doesn't have to be different Digimon. It just needs to be total. So if I, had 40 machine Dramon, or no, 20 or 40 machine Dramons, whatever. Sleep! That would be enough. Sorry. I just love saying sleep that way. Giga Seedramon. Giga Seedramo. What's the trait, Mo? What'd you get? Lightning Tato. That's neat, but I don't think we need it. Good job, Mo. You did it! Nice nap. Always nice to have a good nap. Yeah, that's just kind of how you... Like, I definitely don't think we're gonna be able to no. We've basically beaten the game, we're in post-game. I don't think we're in any position to fight anything in the post-game. No. Or encountering any of the fights in the post-game, I guess I should say. You saw how Hawk mode went for us. And, you don't have the requirements for the other special fight. But Noi Pummel? Yeah, he's full... Yeah, not... Icemon's full scan. The thing is, like, his path is... Oh, hey, we're jostling a horse. Good horse jostling. You can tell I've been grinding there a lot. Like, I'm at full number for Icemon. I have a lot of just full scan. Make sure that we have full scan on that Digiman. There you go. Now we have Chillium. There he is. Yeah, you only need 100% scan, but every bit above it gives you more stat, so... Pretty good stats on him. Yes! Full will give you the biggest amount of stat bonuses. Pretty nice, honestly. You can just be Ronald. Ronaldmon. I already have a Haunts. I don't think I want a second Haunts. And if Tokamon can even go other paths. Because a Scremus came from a Tokomon. I guess I could go that whole extra path with him. That's not a bad idea, honestly. become bird. Bird is an option. Yeah, like... Problem with Chilium, even with all his stats, is he doesn't really have a lot of ways to go. I already have someone who's going this path, so it's like... He doesn't get to do much. The issue here. Just be... squishing him down. There's nowhere else to go on that path. Now Chilium's level 7. Ronald, on the other hand, definitely has a few paths I think they can go. Just need to get to level 7. Yeah, change the location. My farm's full. Chilium, you can go to Old Neck Farm. Hang out in Pepperidge. Go Pepperidge Farm. That's a weird thing for you to say to me, I'm just gonna say. I'm so full of food! I mean, you're right by a treadmill, Dormammu. I wonder if there's a way to diet. Pickled plum. What are you even talking about pickled plums? What are you even going on about that? Just random talk about pickled plums, I guess. Yeah, that's kind of... it. I was actually kind of expecting that fight to be a problem. We'd have to do a bit more grinding and then going back in and fighting it again. But because that isn't at all the case... kind of good, honestly. What do you think about this? G statue! You get the points by completing the side quests, and no one has side quests for us, so it's like... what do we do? Keep in mind, this is not the chaotic gate, this is the coatic gate. Choatic, sorry. This would technically be the best place to grind for experience that we have available to us. And get scan data for more megas so we can have the amount we need for the, be able to fight the 7 deadly sins. Yeah, I kind of need to figure out what I want to long play next. I haven't really thought about it. Maybe I'll, continue this little foray into the Digimon games I skipped and, play some Dusk or Dawn. If I can finagle the setup, I could even probably, try and give a good tackle on Next Order, which is basically, kind of a remake of the original Digimon World. Where you have 2 buddies, what would to level with. I will say, I think the thing that I'm glad they kind of did away with is the type data. Because as you saw, like, a lot of the some of the Digivolutions are like, hey, you need X amount of, bird data. You don't have enough bird data or dragon data. And at higher levels, it becomes pretty excessive in the amount that it wants from you. If I'm being completely honest. Like, if you want to have Neptumon, it's 10,000 fish data. That's a lot of fish! While, as I recall, in like Cyber Sleuth, it was usually just a matter of stats. And, of course, you also had the benefit of if you had a Digimon, you knew it could go all the way up to Mega somehow. Or, I think there even was some Ultras. It's been so long since I played it, I feel bad. So you wouldn't get a situation like what happened with Petunia, where I'm like, okay, this one has good stats, too bad it, it only has the 3 forms in its list and can't be anything else. Alright, he has to be 50. Best part about Billy is Wiggles. He got them good Wiggles going. You're also 40. Also, I think this game... problem with this game has, like, I like the idea of you having gear that also gives you more moves and stuff like that. But A, the fact that they all drop off the moment you digivolve, for obvious reasons, because they'll change the creature type, so they can't just keep them on, does make re-gearing them very tedious. And the level requirements means like, oh hey, I would love to have the big EXP ring on this guy, but he's too low level to wear it. The ring is too powerful, they can't hold it. And then add on to that the problem of, hey, guess what? The shop items seem to be randomized based off of, passage of time. that maybe you want to get, like, you know, high-level gear for your super powerful bird Digimon. Like, there's no bird weapons in the store. You're kind of out of luck. You have to kind of wait and hope it cycles around to letting you have it later. And that just feels rough, you know? I'm glad they got rid of that as well. The gear idea is interesting, but poorly implemented, I guess is the way to put it. Actually, we can probably make some of this a bit faster if I do read. Actually, because again, like, I haven't bothered putting any equipment on these guys. And the funny thing is, in the guide that I looked at for the purple chest locations to make sure I found them all, it actually even suggests that that the fight against 7 Deadly Sins is actually, like, the best experience grinder in the game. So if you have, like, a front line that can handle it, you just keep going through it over and over again, but never do the final fight. Just actively throw in the final fight in the chain, keep it from completing. And that's actually the best way to grind for experience. And it's on a quest, unfortunately. It's not like in Cyber Sleuth, as I recall, is Platinum Sukemon gives you tons of experience. And so you just, you know, that's just like a random enemy encounter in a relatively endgame area. So if you needed to power something up, you just go there and just fight the trash mobs there and just go up levels sickeningly fast. I did that a lot for prepping for being ready for the 7 Deadly Sins there, I think, too. But because of how much I enjoyed that, I'm really looking forward to the new Digimon game that's going to be coming out end of this year. Definitely excited to see how that plays out. Oh, hey, we can get bird experience here. That's good. That'll help our Kiwimon. Kiwimon and the missing bird experience. Now on MTV. The aptitude system is also kind of... I think that was in Cyber Sleuth as well. We're really like, no. Your Digimon may not even be able to have the stat, like, able to get up to certain levels. And you had to... No, I think they could still go up to maximum level, but like, there was another trait that going up levels gave them that you needed to have to get some Digivolutions. Oh, so the idea, look at some of these things like, hey, where's our new 15 in-game days to get this thing to level 2? Your stat grinding, so it's like, yeah, this... I think this Digimon games by nature especially this sort of format is going to be super grindy. I think that can turn people off. both just in their own play and also just kind of streaming it, because you don't want to, like, I'm sure, unless we're having big discussions, you know, with chat or having co-commentators just kind of shoot the breeze. I wonder how much fun it would be to, you know, watch something like this. I think that's going to be kind of the issue with if I try to do second order. Because since your Digimon can pass away in that, there could be sessions where, oh hey, we're about to hit a plot point, and then what happened in my original Digimon World game that kind of turned me off actually finishing that off for a while. I had a Phoenixmon in the final area, and just before the final boss, it died. So I had to leave that area and then have to train up a whole new Digimon from scratch to that level to be able to continue the story, and just that level of investment was kind of ugh. Which is why I'm glad the Digimon stories and like these sorts of games, the Digimon story series like this, like Cyber Sleuth, got rid of the whole age situation. Because putting all that work into it, especially in a grindy game like this, putting all that work into a Digimon just to have it die on you and you basically lose it all, it sucks. Like, it's okay in like a Nuzlocke for Pokemon because you're actively choosing to take on that extra challenge. It's not part of, you know, the expected gameplay loop for Pokemon. But in the original Digimon World and Second Order, it is. I'm sure there's some ways, like, you know, once you know how to play the system, where you can make sure your Digimon basically lasts forever, and that, you know, becomes a non-issue. But before you have that, or if, you know, depending how long it takes to get access to that, it can kind of suck. I mean, the Monster Rancher kind of had the same issue. You know, you get your monster, you've trained it, you've taken it through all these fights, and, you know, you're about to take it to, you know, the final areas, and then it just passes away on you. It's like, cool, great. Now I have to, not only do I have to level that one up again, you know, level up a new monster, I also have to give it, you know, have to go through all the rank training. So it's like Digimon, but possibly kind of worse, which may be why Monster Rancher didn't really stick around much either. Even though I think its creature creation format was kind of interesting. For those who don't know how Monster Rancher worked, is this was on the PlayStation, you could read a CD, and that's what became your monster. And it was actually like the CD, like there were stone CDs in the games and in the show. You were pulling the monster from. And not just, you know, video games, movies, you know, music CDs, all were potentially viable monsters, and some of them even maybe unique ones. Like, I'm pretty sure, I think it was the first Metal Gear. I don't know if all the Metal Gears did it. But the first Metal Gear would give you an ooze monster. But it was like, you know, that was all like punching and stuff like that. But it was camo print to fit with the whole fact, you know, it was Solid Snake being stealthy and hiding for CQC, which was kind of neat. And there were other monsters like that. But in the same vein, it required an additional actual physical investment to having access to those CDs and DVDs and whatnot to give yourself access to more monsters. Which is a pretty limiting factor, honestly. I mean, like, nowadays, since everything is on CDs and DVDs and whatnot, probably not as bad, but back then, you know, and the prices for them are lower. Just go into like a bargain bin and get like, you know, 50 CDs for $5 or something. Have plenty of fodder to make yourself some monsters. There was no way to kind of guarantee the monster that you wanted was in any of the CDs you had. At least with Pokemon, you can go out to the various areas and just, catch them or trade them from another game if, you didn't have the right version. And with Digimon, similarly, you can just go out and grab the scan, find them, hunt them down, and grab the scan data. I think you guys need to be 40. You need to be 50. You guys need to be around 40s. I think you are ready to become a Nikakumon. I think you're long since been ready to become a Nikakumon. I just wasn't paying attention. And now your ring is gonna fall off. You're very embarrassed about it. Put it back on. I gave him defense off of Crabmon. I think it's kind of telling with this game that there's a few Digimon, not just one, that one of their Digivolution requirements is 30 hours of playtime. I did some decent grinding and got, a lot of stuff into position to beat the main story of the game, and I still have, 7, 8 more hours that would need to be added on to the timer before we can even get access to them. That's kind of wild to think about. Also, I have to say that, again, bring up the aptitude for this game. And I think in the Cyber Sleuth series, they use a different thing so that they wouldn't get hit a level cap like this. But it also does kind of limit your stuff because, oh hey, not only does the level cap mean that you have to, that they can't get any more experience, you have to de-digivolve them and then have them level back up to allow them to be able to continue. And that's feels rather tedious. Like an extra level of tedium. So I'm glad that went away. Like if you have aptitude, you have it as a separate stat that just, that you get from digivolving and de-digivolving that maybe gives some better stat growths and or I didn't smack this guy properly. That may be a requirement for Digivolving, which I think is how the Cyber Sleuth games did it. But didn't limit what level cap you can get your Digimon to. Because having to de-digivolve and level them back up from the de-digivolved level stat up again, that actually was a problem for us earlier. Because we couldn't get our Digimon high enough to get them to... Even though they had everything else they needed, they could not get to the level that would allow them to digivolve, and I put myself into a bad situation by just randomly de-digivolving them and then running into a boss fight that I needed to actually have them still ready to fight for. I guess, it's just... is kind of on me for not realizing that, but it's a weird wrinkle. If nothing else. Actually, I need to buy more farm. And also, I just realized that if I do want to go on my own time, if I want to go and grind up to hit that tier quest, having however many Mega Digimon means that's a lot of extra food they're eating. That means I'll have to have bought farms that will allow for that much food to be generated to keep them alive so I'm not losing. Like, I have a huge stockpile of food. I could probably not have to worry about it for in-game days. But in the process of getting them there, that stockpile would definitely get chopped down a lot. But it does make me wonder, which one is supposed to be harder? If it's supposed to be the, Chronomon Hawk mode, or if it is or if the 7 deadly sins are actually supposed to be weaker, and you can use them to prepare for him, you know? It's hard to know. I think getting everything to level to do that, to find out, is definitely going to take longer than, you know, our little stream session. And I don't want to hold and while I can ramble a fair bit, I think I definitely run out of stuff to say at some point without delving into weird things that I may want to save for other streams. Like, at some point I want to go through a Zelda game, because I have an idea I came up with a while back for how to, weirdly enough, turn the 3-branch timeline into a single timeline, kind of. Like, to have it all flow together. In a way. I think it drops it down to 2, is I think what it does. Instead of the 3, potentially 4 that we're looking at with how things are currently. And then, like, that's just such a weird separate thing compared to, you know, Digimon. It feels like it would be better to talk, more appropriate to talk about it in something, you know, actually Zelda focused. Maybe I'll just, like, fire up Link to the Past or Link Between Worlds. I don't think I've completed either one of those before, and the former is very easy to get a hold of, obviously. And just kind of use that as my run through that game for the first time in a long time, and also ramble about Zelda stuff. That could be fun. We'll have to figure. I'll figure it out, though. Try to let you guys know as soon as I figure that out. Either, you know, in the Discord, on Blue Sky, you know, the usual places. Man, it's amazing how much these, like, when I first saw it, it's like, oh hey, this gives you twice as much stat for these initial trainings as the ones below it, and has, like, you know, a half to a third of the stress, letting you get more stats faster, and then once we hit, you know, Hawk mode Chronomon, it's like, oh, geez, Manise. All right, that's that would be why. These are better specifically for, you know, doing the post game stuff. I understand now. Of course you can't. Why are you even saying you're a mega level Digimon? Unless Ultra Digimon. Are you guys complaining about that when you're unless we can have access to your hidden ultras? Oh, thank you. My favorite subject is lunch. I too like talking about lunch. Yeah, there you go. 5 more hours of playtime I have to burn to be able to get access to a couple of the some of the other Digimon. I just got distracted. I distracted myself looking over it. Looking into that stuff. Good job, me. Are you actually in a position to become anything yet? Alright, yeah, no, you definitely can. See, I was... That's another issue with this game, actually. Because of the aptitude, especially with Digimon, if they don't have different paths you can switch between, and even the ones that you can. If you try to go down a certain path, like only one of them goes to Mega, but has a high aptitude, you are digivolving and de-digivolving the same Digimon multiple times, and Kremit is a good example of this. I had to digivolve and de-digivolve him off screen like 8 times. He has aptitude up high enough that he can become Waymon. And that's just ridiculous. Here we have Dave the Divemon. Used from a maximum level of... Look at this. He is like Petunia. He has no other paths he can go. Unless... Because I haven't had this guy before, I'm not aware of it. Which could be possible. But, you know, if it does... Hiding it from you like that is weird, you know? That's the only evolution he has, and now he can't even get back because he doesn't have the Aquani XP. What about you, Gizamon? Do you have anything fun? Anything? Nope. That's all he's got. Just... I'm just glad that they learned a lot from these sorts of things. I didn't even realize you could... Right, because I de-digivolved and re-digivolved Hans. He has aptitude high enough that he can become Piximon. Yeah, like, it does kind of obscure some of this stuff. Like, you can't see how far down paths you can go to start getting stuff done already unless they've already been that far down, which is wild. Oh, that's cool. If you have less than 10 strength, you become Digimon. If you have more than 90 strength, you become Babamon. That's funny. I like that. Like being able to see your routes and be able to path them out. I feel like is needed, required potentially. More bird DNA. And then you get ones like this, like Zubat. I would love to make him a Biotismon, but he apparently needs negative friendship. I don't know how to unfriendship him. So he's just perma-stuck as this rookie I can't do anything with. Because we got too friendly before he hit the level cap he needed. That's wild to me. We're trying to get up there for that. Let Ronald live their best life, it's fine. Oh, there you go. Junk Factory. Okay, well, we can do a side quest. Junk Factory. Oh, there he is. I wonder where he is. He could be anywhere. I think actually, thinking back on it, about the thought snake left and it came back to me regarding grinding and how that kind of can be problematic for games like this. I think that's probably why I went with the whole idea of when I decided to do the Cyber Sleuth playthrough. I had already beaten the game twice. So I had Digimon carried over that could kind of help. And keep the grinding to a minimum. I've never had Nato. I've heard it has some, has a At least anime has told me it has a very distinctive smell that folks may not like. But I've never encountered it myself. I cannot speak to that. He's just looking at a wall. He's just thinking about Nato. Oh. Sorry, I'm trying. I was reading what Yorkie was saying and not watching where I was going, getting myself in trouble because of that. I'm feeling really good today. Mo is succeeding to some degree. Love to see a Mo succeeding. That's a very large crystal! It's huge! Let's go take a better look. Yep, that sure is a crystal. Good! It's a crystal! Stat power has been increased. Revolving story, you have anything fun for me? Yes, actually, I think that's the more powerful MP thing. We want that. We've gotten them. I think that's all of the max level stat booster items. No, not speed. Weirdly enough, we've not seen what the maximum speed training tool is. I just realized that, and that's kind of wild, actually. The fact that the pyramid ended up on the sand just out of random chance is very entertaining to me. Oh, HP. Become sickeningly healthy. It'll be great. Oh right, because yeah, he felt refreshed. That's why he's all good to go. Right, I got distracted by him being refreshed and did not realize that reset his stress. Be a very, very large frog. Behold the size of my frog. Be in awe at the size of my frog. Everyone? I think that's everyone. Everyone's good. Okay, and then we can go to Pepperidge Farm. Deliver the natto. So sticky! I mean, if you were allowed to actually digivolve. No. How hard it is to freaking get aptitude up? I don't think so. That ain't happening. I mean, you'd say that because there's a Palmound right over there. Is Blego interested in Ronald? The secret is out. Alright, that's what I want to do. One little dude here. Right, I need to go... That was the other thing I was thinking of. Yeah, just having to switch between these farms back and forth to get things I want into place. Definitely been an experience. Experience gain. Attack, we want that there. Spirit, we want that there. Diamond, I think is fine. Defense, that's good. HP. Actually, I'd have to get rid of one of these good ones. For, in the book, I guess, to put in the hero cards for more MP. There you go. Enjoy that. Oh right, no, it's actually, the whole thing is do that. Wait, no, that's correct, no. I already have an HP thing there. I'm losing my mind, don't mind me. You ever lose your mind? I do sometimes. This one already has a book, so actually we can keep the tree here. Huge tree! Oh, does that reset its level too because I pulled it up? I bet you it did. That's what I get for messing around, not paying attention to what I was doing. That's problematic too, yeah. If you accidentally pull up a thing before it's leveled up, it's like, oh well, now you get to start over again. Worrisome. What's everyone on our team looking anyway? Looking pretty alright. Watch these guys. No, these guys would absolutely get exploded by, we took them to Chronomon Hawk mode. I'd love to have the farm good, but you're not giving me... my guys aren't giving me quests to be able to partake of farm good. Because that part about these quests is, a lot of them are requiring a certain Digimon. Like this one. This, I need an Agumon. This, I need a Vmon. And you can't have a Wormmon, so... I need a Betamon, which I don't have. Kapurimon, which I don't have. Anklamon. Like, some of them I could potentially have. Then you get ones like this one. You need a specific type of Palmon. Wait. I should be able to get you. I have a Geckomon. Have I not talked to Frog? Has Frog not been spoken to? Have I not been talking to my Frog? I've been ignoring my Frog. Where's my Frog? Hello, Frog. You are Geckomon. Oh. Packet Swamp. Or Shogun Geckomon. That's a larger Geckomon. You around here? Well, this one's gonna be fun to try and find out because this is the teleport. This is the teleport maze dungeon. I forgot about that one. More crab. Also Togemon, but mostly crab. Oh, you don't even want to. Rude. Have any way to hit multiple zones at once? Not... I can hit multiple zones at once, but not like, you know, attack X times, so I can hit them regardless of what zone they're in. Which is what I was actually looking for. See, Mo's face in that picture up top is hilarious. It's just so... Quite the face on him. I gotta say. I think we'll kind of putter around a little bit more, see if... I don't think it's gonna make any difference, but since I'm already doing it, see if all that defense training, high-speed defense training, will make any difference against Chronomon Hawk mode. I don't think it will, but, you know. I thought I would need to do more training for Downfall mode, too. Or Dark mode, or whatever term you want to use for it. Also, some of those teleporters are one way. I forgot which ones look like it, which ones are and which ones aren't. It's been a while since I've been here. Are you gonna take a nice soak? Yeah. That was a good soak. That one might actually be worth. EXP types is so very particular. I may pull that out and put, maybe having a bathroom there instead would be better. For potential stress reset, you know? I'd ask Togemon, but I don't think he's paying attention. He's just kind of staring up at the sky. It's weird. You have to think about how you would optimize that to ensure that you're getting the most stats out of your mons as they're being trained. Right, that's the dead end one. It's not the go-to one. The one up there is the kind that you want to have. Digimon! Petunia was a Vegemon. Unfortunately, nothing comes from them, so it's like not much reason to have another one. This is a full squad for me to blow up. While Mo's is just up there cackling wildly. I can go anywhere else. This is literally a dead end. Hate to see it. Shogun Gekomon is here somewhere. Eventually we'll find out where he is. Any other way down here, right? I don't remember! Weirdly maze-like zone. No way to turn off lower encounter rates. Damn it. Is Frog gonna punch the rock? Do it! Punch rock! Do it, Kremit! That's a big rock! Holy crap, that is huge! Oh, it's just move. If you can, I'm gonna be really impressed, Kremit. Did you move it? Oh, there you go. Good job, Kremit. Love to see a Kremit succeeding. Where am I now? Lost him, I don't know where I'm going. I'm just looking for Shogun Gekomon! Can someone please give me directions? Help! That just took us back to an area we already were in. Good job, Billy. You did it, Billy! How's everyone looking? Good numbers for everybody. See it, yeah. Kremit's screaming about the quest. York can get a bunch of training if I do. There you go, Holy Springs went up. Good to see that. Still barely over, making more food than we consume. I feel really bad about resetting that big tree, because I'm pretty sure I was about to level up, and that would have gotten us, I think, even more food. Continue to make my stockpile sickeningly huge. Look like King DDD at the beginning of a Kirby game with how much food I'm sitting on. Great. I'd love it. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Where does this take me? I think we want here? Please? Is anything? Help, help, I'm lost, I don't know where I'm going. Gecko! Shogun Gecko, come on! Help! Is there a Googlemon Maps? Great, now they're bugs. Off. The bug spray brand, you see.
Waka waka.
Blossom on a treadmill is actually very funny to watch. I'll lie. I'm assuming this is progress, maybe? I just take one of your guys' horns. You're not gonna need it in a second. I'm about to blow you up. Like, that's 3 horns that are not gonna have owners anymore. Watch, it turns out, like, Shogun Gekkomon was, like, a screen north of the start. And because I went south, I just ran myself into a wild detour that I did not need to take. That seems like something I'd do, honestly. Are so full on crab data. So much crab data. Sir, may I please have horn? Give horn. Here you go, Kremet. New horn for you. Freedom! Let me out, 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 let me out. I don't know how I feel about the smug expression Vegemon has on their thing. There's so smug looking. Yeah, come on, it's just no vibing. But Vegemon looks like he's about to actually me. I don't think I like that. That's just kind of weird. Actually. I'm fall variant Vegemon. You can tell by these slightly different green. So on and so forth. Here's your horde. Kremet has been assisted. Oh, 121. Yeah, yes, Yorkie. I'm aware. Thank you. Oh, wow. Can't believe I've gotten owned. More defense training, I think. But actually, no. But yeah. More defense. Become tougher. Honestly, I feel like, you know, at this point, if they're gonna be doing this, they should go all in and be able to get even more stat, like +5 to each stat when you train them like this, but I guess they didn't want you to break the game that quickly over here, D. That might be a bit too much. I'm also amused I don't think we ever found the, third tier speed item. I want to be like a little like go-kart race. Like, you know, hey, you get huge speed if you play Mario Kart. It'll be great. Digimon Kart. Each year racers can digivolve for a short period if you get the right items. Cause untold chaos to everybody else. Be wonderful. That's the other one train. The only one that doesn't give a huge speed boost we want. In the shop, finally. Nice! Fountain. There's the original speed one. These might be worth grabbing just for, nice food generation on a good tour de food. It's funny, like, I'm keeping running around with this stuff, like, I'm gonna keep playing this now that I'm effectively done with it. Don't actually see happening, but no. There's some rotating stuff like the assassins. Fun big goodies things over here. Not much. Got some creature specific rings, but I think just overall, I don't know if the stats are worth. Damn ring. I think we'll swap our guys around and see if those little stat bits that we got will make enough difference for the rematch. I severely doubt it. Didn't get nearly enough. No real level grinds. Just maybe a level or two and some stats, but. I feel like I want to end on something at least mildly impactful. Even if it's a failure at it. So... Radiant Party. Change location, put to this farm. Got Dormammu. Mo. Hang out in the farm. They'll try to come out. Billy! They go hang out in the farm. Yorkie. Goes in the farm. Scremus. Oh, I think you can actually just tell them just to keep the items on them. Oh no, because I didn't. It canceled it. What happened? There we go. Jam. Farm for this. Boat's coming out to play. draw key. Farm. Grab Bluey! Does he even have anything fun to say? Jam! I finally get to look up. You've been there for a while. You've been there several times. You've all been here a lot. I'm Bird! Billy! Scared. Billy's scared. Already got your thing. That's everyone there. Okay. So we gear everyone up and see how it turns out for us. I got a pretty good sword for you. 40 dragon. Trying to sort this stuff is also kind of problematic sometimes. Not gonna lie. Wish I had a better dragon sword for you. Unfortunately, I do not. The shops just wouldn't give me a good one. Dragon armor. Trying to sort. I don't think there's like a good way to sort the items too. It makes this work kind of problematic. That damn ring! Big. A really big toy for you. I'm already up to, yeah. The angry sword. Berserk gear, which I'm throwing on this guy, is actually stuff I got out of some of the purple chests around the map, the various maps. That's where I can got the Berserk Burr. Pretty good size beast weapon for you do. Axe. Alright, I could have that dancing. 60 critical, 80 critical. Here's the other weird thing, is here are these two things that are same level, but they have slightly different stats and different techniques. You really can't kind of tell what the technique is. I'm putting it on, using it. We don't have a good weapon, good extra thing for you. Sure, I guess. Unfortunately, like, there's no option like, no, equip with best would be an, be a fun option just to say, hey, just can you put the best thing we have on him, please? I'd love to have that. Just... What's best for this person? Please put it on without making me have to scroll through and equip everything. If you would, please. Also, we're holy. Honestly, at some point, I think what I should have done with her is put her back towards the plant path. So, she wasn't fighting for equipment. I think I got gear, yeah, so... Just mean like, I have gear for almost everybody, but here at the end, we still don't have enough for all the way around, I think. Especially the accessories. Kind of lacking. I got a good dark, didn't I? Nice demon hat. Enjoy your demon hat. That is for you. Fine, you're not high enough level. Oh, I don't have a dark. I thought I had a dark. Dark ring. I do not. But here, just have get us cash. I don't need it for anything. You know, we're not gonna be doing much after this unless I decide on my own off time to like, yeah, no, I actually want to see if I can get those last couple things done. Otherwise. Let's go see Chronomon Hawk mode one more time and see and just show for those who weren't here earlier. How rough that boy is. One of 2 post-game super things, and the only one that's available right away. I have it. Do I have a 3-wide? Not on you. You're the one who has it. The delicious bird DNA. Hold on, he's gonna check out the pyramid. It's a pyramid! Careful, you're gonna clear it and then you're gonna give access to Bahamut. No, Bahamut's become an accessible fight once you go to the right location. There you go. More MP for the Triceratops. This could actually be, if nothing else, could get me another Mega, and if I, again, was more worried about knocking out all the side quests. I think one of them required me to have an Agumon. And unless he's specifically a black Agumon and not a regular Agumon, just like we had the black Legomon, who became Lego. That could be access to it. Or I could be just denied it. Not allowed. Fist of the Beast King! Sorry. Should be. He was 68, I think. So he's still, yeah, gonna be 10, 15 levels higher than everybody. So just on stats from levels, he's gonna be larger. Too big to handle. This boy too huge. Way out over there. I was just here like an hour ago. You figure I'd remember that. You'd think, and you'd be wrong. Fire Z missiles! Did they really show Middletron was gonna go 4 times in a row? I didn't think you were that fast, Middletron. Holy crap. Where are we looking? Bad. Good! No level up on here. Yeah, no, because, okay, no. Our food consumption was because I had an entire squad of megas hanging out in the farm to get stats. Of course. Didn't I think about that? I had the whole A-team training in and bulking up and having their protein. Of course it was gonna end that way, food-wise. The big beefy boys and girls, and they need their beef. They're naturally grown beef, because in Digimon you grow meat in your farms, which is amazing. Hi again, Hawk mode. Sure, I'm gonna get destroyed again, but here. Show the mountain that Chronomon Holy mode, I'm calling him Hawk mode because it's funnier, is for us. Just deleted one of our characters before we even got a chance to do anything. Yeah. Only hitting for 200. This is one of our hardest hitting moves. Doing 72. Just the difference in power here is ridiculous. I'm not even gonna like try to use my usual fun strats to keep guys up. That's just gonna waste our revives. Because we are in no position to be fighting this guy right now. It's just such a like insanely huge uptick from the previous, from like the end of game boss fight. You don't even get the benefit of having him be huge so we can hit him multiple times at once, like the dark mode. Or downfall mode. Because that was 3 spaces wide, so you could hit him with multi-hit attacks and at least have it hit a few times.
Ooh, I'm dying!
And be able to, work with that. Unfortunately, that is not an option for us. Yeah, there you go. As mentioned, unfortunately, we cannot show you the other post-game quest because I think it requires 20 megas. I keep waffling between whether it's 20 or 40, and I think 20 is... I want to assume 20 because I think it's going to be more reasonable, and considering we only have like 22 Digimon and several of them can't hit mega, we're in no position to get there yet. I don't even think we have enough scan data to just manifest the number of megas we need to make that happen. But at least, you know, that does kind of give us a full run through of the game. I'm not sure how much the, you know, easier or harder would be if you took a different starter than I did or used different Digimon, but I went with the ones that I had fun with, and caught my attention, and they worked out pretty well for us. Our Wormmon became a giant murder robot. Our puppy became a larger puppy. A saber-tooth puppy. And the little extra little guy that we got just handed to us turned into probably one of the tankiest dudes we've got in our lineup. Holy crap, look at that HP. There's our starter. And the Patamon that we got very early on. We kept most of the crew that we started off with. Without too many switch-ups. Because we were fortunate to find ones that actually would go all the way. I think Petunia was probably the only one. Oh. Wow. I'm saying all this while that's up, so you can't even see what I'm talking about. I was looking over my characters. Forgot I had put that up. Good job, me. You ever not pay attention? I don't. Yeah, no. Saying that it's going over. Oh, I mean, what I was saying and seeing it probably would have meant too much because I'm just going over the guys you've already seen already. But whatever. We'll put this back up. Anyway. Anyway. Nice little bit of scuff right at the end of the long play. As you. That said, we will, of course, and as always, find someone to invade over to. While I hunt that down, I will say this is the end of my stream week. But does not mean I'm not going to be in any streams. As tomorrow, Jinpoo is having a birthday stream. So, hoping to hang out on that. Give Jinpoo a look-see. No? There we go. Up there, Jinpoo. Definitely swing on by, check that out. Otherwise, have yourselves a great rest of the weekend. Next weekend should be interesting because it's it's gonna be two fun things. One is the new season of Rivals, so those who are looking forward to Emma Frost and her antics, that will be starting up. And then whatever next long play I decide to go Digimon Dusk or something completely unrelated to Digimon, like a Link to the Past run, which I'll figure it out. Maybe we'll find out what I end up with. I track on Discord, on Blue Sky, all that good stuff. Now, I said I was gonna raid, but it's pretty quiet on the raid front right now. Could just raid Liz again, I guess. We raided her yesterday when she was showing off the early access to season 2. Actually, it looks like she's gonna be doing later anyways. There is that. But usually don't like to try to spread the love around, but I don't have a lot of other folks up to throw you to, so I guess we'll just go ahead with that. Be a special for today, where we for this weekend, raid the same person twice. Go ahead and get your screen. Get this raid rolling.
Well, that was mediocre. Better with anything.
GG.
Please. I see you guys tomorrow, and if not, next week.
Bacon Master? I don't remember.
Did I go over my whole spiel, my whole outro of take care of yourselves, be next to one another, and all that good stuff? If not, I'm telling it to you again.
Yeah, thank you, Jonathan. You're my best
And
friend.
all right, let's get this going.
Thank you, Jonathan. You're my best friend.
The other bit I haven't said yet. Ta-ta for now. I'll see you all
Okay.
next time.
They are not babies. I don't think our teammates are either. This is an even match.